Today I pulled out a project I've been really excited to get down to. This gives me sort of an idea how far in the process I am of getting through everything. I know these have been sitting in here for quite a while. I pulled this one out and it felt super greasy, but it is a raccoon. I have the paws and hides of two juvenile raccoons. They've been sitting frozen, and it's finally time to thaw them out and get them working. I've made videos before about how to mummify paws, so I'm not going to go into that so much this round. I'm going to get started degreasing on these hides. Raccoons are the greasiest hides I ever work with. It takes several rounds. I sometimes salt and dry them in between washes to bring all the oil up to the surface. It's kind of like the grease never ends. There's more abrasive ways to do it, but what I do is I just wash them with dish soap, and the result is it takes a few more rounds than a more harsh option. The whole idea is I like to do things for cheap or free with stuff I already have setting around. Raccoon paws are absolutely incredible. They're very human-like when you get up close to them. You can watch my video on how to mummify small mammal paws and tails. If that's something you're interested in, I spend a lot of time in this video on the pelts instead. Here I am using non-iodized salt in between the pickling phase and the fleshing stage. I always try to dry flesh. It makes the job a lot quicker, a lot easier. There's so much membrane on something like a raccoon. I also have videos of me processing a raccoon from beginning to end. That's not the kind of thing I can post on TikTok. If you'd like for me to find a place and share with you where that is, if you'd like to see that whole process, I can do it. You just have to let me know, and I'll follow up. After being fleshed, the hides go into a pickle, which changes very much the texture of the underside of it. I use the orange bottle. I think the orange bottle is fantastic on raccoons. It's not great for everything, but it is really great for squirrels and raccoons. These are going to set flesh side to flesh side. It's the next day, and I get to stretch them. Because these are juvenile raccoons, it doesn't take a whole lot of muscle to stretch them until they are really soft and supple. There's some discoloration on this one. I know that was my fault in the process. That should work itself out when I re-stretch it, when I get to a softening stage. I have to bank up several raccoon hides to make what I want out of them, and they will need some softening for sure. That's the raccoon.